Marcus Thompson checked his mailbox, and what he saw made his hands shake uncontrollably. A check for $127,000. But wait a minute. This wasn't possible. The sender's name made absolutely no sense. April 3, 2024, Detroit, Michigan, Highland Park. Marcus was 26 years old, working double shifts at a gas station, drowning in student debt. The envelope in his hand was about to reveal a secret that had been hidden for 8 years. But that wasn't even the craziest part. The real story started back in high school, and nobody knew what really happened. Let me tell you. September 2012, Stratford, Ontario, Canada. Stratford Northwestern Secondary School. Marcus Thompson was the new kid. Transfer student, black kid in a mostly white school. And he became a target immediately. The main bully was Tyler Stevens, popular kid, hockey team captain, rich family. And he made Marcus's life absolutely miserable. Every single day, Tyler would knock Marcus's books out of his hands in the hallway. Every lunch period, Tyler would dump Marcus's food tray. Every gym class, Tyler would trip him during basketball. But here's what made it worse. Tyler would film it. Every humiliation, every moment, and he'd post it online with the caption, "Poor boy Marcus fails again." The videos got hundreds of views. Kids at school would laugh. Teachers pretended not to see. And Marcus? He stopped talking. He stopped smiling. He just survived. November 2012. Things escalated. Tyler found out Marcus was applying for college scholarships. Full academic ride to University of Michigan. Marcus's only chance at escaping poverty. Tyler did something unforgivable. He hacked into Marcus's email account and deleted all his scholarship application confirmations. Every single one. Months of work, gone. Marcus found out 2 days before the deadline. Too late to reapply. His counselor tried to help, but the deadlines had passed. Marcus's dream of college died that day. Marcus graduated high school in 2013. No scholarships, no college acceptance, no future, it seemed. He got a job at a factory, minimum wage, night shifts, living in his aunt's basement. The factory job was brutal, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Assembly line work, repetitive, soul-crushing. Marcus would stand there for 8 hours, putting the same bolt into the same hole, over and over. His hands developed calluses. His back started hurting. He was 18 years old and already felt 40. One older man, Carl, pulled Marcus aside during break. Carl had worked there for 32 years. Same shift, same line, same bolt. Carl looked at Marcus and said something that haunted him for years. He could see the intelligence in Marcus's eyes, the dreams dying a little more each night. Carl told him to escape while he still could. Because 30 years goes by faster than anyone thinks. Marcus went home that night and cried because he knew Carl was right, and he knew he was trapped. Marcus's aunt tried to be supportive. His little sister would ask him about space and rockets, because Marcus used to dream. And now he just came home exhausted, slept through the day, went back to the factory, repeat. The worst part was social media. Tyler posting from McGill, fraternity parties, study abroad in Paris. Tyler had destroyed Marcus's dreams and was living his best life. Marcus started having panic attacks, the factory walls closing in. By November 2013, Marcus had hit rock bottom. Tyler? He went to McGill University on his parents' money, posted photos of parties, campus life, everything Marcus had wanted. But here's where the story takes a turn nobody expected. December 2013, a charity hockey game happened in Stratford. Local celebrities, fundraiser for Children's Hospital, and guess who showed up? Justin Bieber, hometown hero, Stratford's most famous son. Justin was in the locker room after the game, meeting kids, taking photos, being friendly, and he overheard something. 2 hockey players were talking, laughing about old high school stories. One of them was Tyler Stevens. Tyler was bragging about the Marcus situation, how he destroyed some poor kid's college dreams. How funny the videos were, how the kid deserved it for being different. Justin stopped. He listened. Tyler had no idea who was behind him. Tyler kept talking, mentioned Marcus's name, mentioned the scholarship sabotage, mentioned how Marcus was now working at some dead-end factory job. Justin didn't say anything to Tyler, he just left. But he remembered the name, Marcus Thompson. 3 days later, Justin's assistant made calls, found Marcus Thompson's information, current address, current employment, current situation. And Justin made a decision, a quiet decision, a decision nobody would know about for 8 years. January 2014. Marcus got a letter, official letterhead from University of Michigan admissions office. It said he'd been accepted, full scholarship, 4 years. All expenses paid, room, board, tuition, books, everything. Marcus thought it was a mistake. He called the admissions office. The woman on the phone confirmed it. Anonymous donor, full ride, starting next semester if he wanted. Marcus cried that day. His aunt cried. His little sister cried. It was a miracle, a complete miracle. Marcus started classes in January 2014, studied engineering, worked hard, made the dean's list every semester, graduated in 2018 with honors. But every month, the mystery haunted him. The first day of each month, tuition paid, housing paid, books paid, everything covered. He became obsessed with finding out who was helping him, filed Freedom of Information requests, all denied, anonymous donor, protected by privacy laws. During sophomore year, Marcus posted a thank you video online, hoping his donor would see it. 247 views, no response. Junior year, he wrote a handwritten letter to the university, poured his heart out. The letter came back, undeliverable, against policy. By senior year, Marcus focused on his studies instead. Mechanical engineering, aerospace concentration, top of his class, but he never forgot. Every first of the month, Marcus would whisper the same thing, thank you, whoever you are. But he never knew who paid for it. The university wouldn't say. Anonymous donor policy, complete privacy. Marcus got a job after graduation. Good job, engineering firm in Detroit. But the student loans for living expenses over those years had piled up. $127,000 in debt, payment plans, interest, crushing pressure. He worked 2 jobs, gas station at night, engineering during the day, barely sleeping, barely surviving. But at least he had a degree. At least he had hope. Fast forward to April 2024. That check in Marcus's mailbox, $127,000, exact amount of his remaining student debt. Sender name, JB Foundation. Marcus searched online, JB Foundation. Nothing came up. No website, no information, nothing. He went to his bank. They confirmed the check was real, legitimate, fully funded account. He could deposit it. Marcus was going crazy. Who was JB? Why exactly $127,000? Why now? That same week, something happened that changed everything. A documentary released. Justin Bieber, Homecoming. A film about his childhood in Stratford. Marcus wasn't even going to watch it. He wasn't a big Bieber fan, but his co-worker insisted, said it was inspiring, said Marcus needed to see it. So that night, after his engineering shift, Marcus sat down with a beer and pressed play. In the documentary, there's a segment. Justin talking about bullying, about seeing it happen in Stratford, about wanting to do something about it. And then Justin said something specific. He mentioned a hockey game in 2013. He mentioned overhearing a bully brag about destroying someone's college dreams. He mentioned thinking about his own struggles, his own poverty growing up. Justin didn't mention names, but he said something that made Marcus freeze. Justin said he'd helped that person go to college, anonymously, through University of Michigan, starting in 2014. Marcus's heart stopped. University of Michigan, 2014, anonymous donor. It couldn't be. Marcus immediately started researching. He found Justin's foundation paperwork, filed with Canadian government. JB Foundation, established 2013. Purpose, educational support for bullying victims. Marcus found news articles, small mentions. Justin had quietly funded scholarships for 15 students over the years, all victims of severe bullying, all anonymous until now. And then Marcus found something that confirmed everything. An interview with Justin's old assistant from 2014. The assistant mentioned a specific case, a black student from Stratford whose college applications were sabotaged. Justin had tracked him down and paid everything. Marcus was the only black student from Stratford who started University of Michigan in January 2014 with a full anonymous scholarship. It was him. Justin Bieber had saved his life. And Marcus had no idea for 10 years. Marcus tried to contact Justin's team, sent emails, messages, calls. He just wanted to say thank you. just wanted Justin to know what that money meant. 2 weeks later, Marcus's phone rang. Unknown number. It was Justin's manager. Justin wanted to meet. Private meeting. No cameras, no publicity. They met at a quiet coffee shop in Toronto. Marcus walked in. Justin was sitting in the corner. Hat, hoodie, trying to be invisible. Marcus sat down. He didn't know what to say. Justin smiled. Justin explained everything. The hockey game, overhearing Tyler, the decision to help, the scholarship. And recently, when Justin found out Marcus was still struggling with loans, the decision to pay off the debt completely. Marcus asked the question that was burning in his mind. Why? Why help a complete stranger? Justin's answer was simple. When he was 12 years old in Stratford, he was bullied too. Poor kid. Single mom, second-hand clothes, kids made fun of him constantly, posted mean comments online before he was famous. One teacher, Mrs. Chen, secretly paid for Justin's music lessons for 2 years. She saw his talent, she saw his pain, and she helped. Justin's mom found out, years later. That teacher gave Justin his chance. Music lessons led to YouTube videos. YouTube videos led to Scooter Braun. Scooter Braun led to stardom. Justin wanted to be someone's Mrs. Chen. He wanted to give someone else a chance, quietly, without credit, just because it was right. Marcus started crying. He told Justin about those high school years. The humiliation, the videos, the destroyed dreams, and how that scholarship saved not just his education, but his life, his mental health, his future. Justin asked about Tyler. What happened to the bully? Marcus had actually looked him up recently. Tyler had dropped out of McGill. Drug problems, legal troubles, living back with his parents. Life hadn't been kind. Justin didn't smile. He just nodded. He said karma was real, but he'd never celebrated someone else's suffering. He just wanted to lift up the people who'd been knocked down. They talked for 3 hours, and Marcus made a decision. He wanted to share this story. Not for fame, but because people needed to know that kindness still existed. That help came from unexpected places, that someone was watching and caring. Marcus made a video, posted it on social media, told the whole story, showed the check, showed his acceptance letter from 2014, explained everything. The video went absolutely nuclear. 5 million views in 12 hours, 20 million in 2 days, 50 million in a week. People started investigating, more stories came out. Justin paid medical bills for a car accident victim in Stratford. Anonymous, 3 years. He bought a wheelchair-accessible van for a kid in Los Angeles, left it in the driveway with a note. He paid for a teenager's mom's funeral in Atlanta, covered everything, 15 different people. 15 acts of kindness, all anonymous, all life-changing. The media went crazy. Justin Bieber's secret charity. The stories were everywhere. CNN, BBC, every major outlet. Justin finally released a statement. He said he never wanted attention for helping people. That was the whole point. Help should be private. Kindness should be quiet. But if these stories inspired other people to help, then maybe the exposure was worth it. A movement started. Quiet kindness. People sharing stories of anonymous help they'd given or received. Millions of posts. Millions of stories. And Tyler Stevens? He saw the video too. He saw what he'd done to Marcus. He saw how close he'd come to destroying someone's entire life. Tyler made his own video. Public apology. He admitted everything. The bullying, the sabotage, the cruelty. He said he'd been a monster. He said he was sorry. He said he'd spend the rest of his life trying to be better. Marcus saw Tyler's video, and he did something unexpected. He forgave him, publicly. He said holding on to hate was like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. He'd moved forward. Tyler should too. Today, Marcus Thompson is a successful aerospace engineer. He works for NASA. He owns his own home. And he started his own foundation, the Second Chance Scholarship Fund, for kids whose dreams almost got destroyed. Justin Bieber donated the first $1 million to Marcus's foundation. Not anonymously this time, very publicly, to show people that investing in hurt kids was worth it. And at the foundation's launch event, Justin said something that made everyone cry. He said Marcus had taught him something important. The people you help don't stay helpless. They become helpers too. And that's how you change the world. One quiet act of kindness at a time. The truth was finally out. Justin Bieber had saved a stranger from a bully's cruelty 8 years ago, quietly, without fame, just because someone had once saved him too, and now that stranger was saving others, because that's what real kindness does. It multiplies, forever.